Lakeside Dental Clinic, Go Island, is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic.
Today is going to be one of those days where it's going to be hard to focus because there are so many beautiful things here. Where are we? We're at Global Village Nanaimo. With the term almost over, councillors reflect on municipal politics. They can skate, but can they sing? And a brand new edition of Clocked. With more and more importance and attention being put onto conscious consumerism, Global Village is a fabulous place to be, especially with, yes, we're going to say it, Christmas just around the corner. We're going to explore Global Village today on Go Island. Also just around the corner, a mere days away now, is the 2014 municipal election. And in lead up to that, Rianne LaPlante spent some time with two councillors who are currently on council, but not running again. Roberta Veenstra is on the board of directors here at Global Village Nanaimo. Sometimes I assume that because I know what it means, that everybody else knows what it means. For those who don't, what is Global Village?
Well, Global Village Nanaimo is a nonprofit fair trade store. We're operated by volunteers locally here in town. We source products from over 20 countries all around the world directly from the producers who made them. We make sure that those producers receive a fair wage, that they've had excellent working conditions, safe working conditions, environmentally friendly products or working conditions. We bring the products here to Canada. We cover a small markup for our overhead and our part-time manager that we have on staff, and then we ask Canadians to come in and have a look and learn that fair trade is really reasonably priced.
I was going to ask, does that mean that it's very expensive because it's small amounts? I'm assuming small quantity.
It is. We do bring in small quantities because we are only open seasonally until December 24th. The prices are very reasonable, and the reason for that is that we want people to understand that fair wages doesn't necessarily mean more expensive. So all of the products that we've brought in, we want people to know they can afford fair trade. They can afford to make sure that people elsewhere in the world are getting a fair wage and earning a reasonable wage so that they can make decisions about what to do with their profit. That's another aspect of fair trade that's very important, is making sure that the producers have the opportunity to decide what they want to do with the profit that they make from their products. Is that build a health center in their community? Is that build a school? Is that help all of the people in the cooperative build homes, send their children to school? All of those kinds of things are choices that they get to make because of the purchase that you make here at our store here in Canada.
Now, who knew that Christmas shopping could accomplish and achieve so much? We're going to take a look at some of those fair trade products and talk about a growing desire for consumers to shop consciously. All of that after a short break. Forget about tending goal, it's all about stage presence for this Clippers goalie, and it could be the toughest challenge yet, a brand new clock. Notice anything different about this soccer ball? Why should we? What should we be noticing about these different sports balls? There's an issue around fairness in the production, usually, of sports balls?
Yes, there is. Sports balls are often made by children, and they should be made for children, not by children. So we have, for the first time in a long time, we've got a shipment of fair trade sports balls, basketball, volleyball, soccer ball, and a mini soccer ball as well.
And how are these made differently then?
These are made by adults, not by children, so they're made usually in a factory or in a workplace rather than in the home.
And where is this?
In Pakistan.
In Pakistan,
These are from Pakistan. And that way the children are not involved in the production. And the adults get a fair working wage. They get often medical coverage. They get to decide what the extra money gets done with, and often they choose medical coverage and eye inspections and those kinds of things.
So whether or not you're shopping at Global Village, which you should be, if you look for this logo, that's a giveaway, right?
This is a good one. This is the Canadian Fair Trade logo. There are other ones as well, but this is definitely one that you can be looking for, yes.
Okay, now they're not that much more expensive
No, they're not.
than a regular
They're in the
regular
ballpark.
ball.
Yes, they are.
In the ballpark, no pun intended. Well, we know that there's some local guys who like to bat not a ball around, but they like to stick around with a hockey puck, and we know that they're good on skates, but can they sing? Well, that's what Don Marshall sets out to find out. So I'm not quite sure, Roberta, when it comes to drinking fair trade tea, is it proper etiquette to put your pinky out?
You know, fair trade tea is exactly like all other tea. The only difference is that the workers who grew it received a fair wage. So if it's fair to stick your pinky out for regular tea, then absolutely for fair trade tea.
Excellent. Now this is some of the samples that are here today. From tea to olive oil or something? Olive?
Absolutely. Many, many wonderful things to sample. This is Assam tea from the Assam province of India.
Excellent. And it does taste very, very good. And I'm going to go check out those olives now, though. So not actually olives, no, olive oil. It did see an olive at one point. What's so unique or special about this olive oil?
This olive oil actually is imported from Palestine to Toronto, and we've used it in our hummus, and we use it, people can dip their bread in the olive oil, and then they can dip it in the Middle Eastern spice, zatar, and then they can check the flavor.
That sounds really, really good. I'm going to do that and give it to Todd. Now, what is it about this that improves people's lives in other parts of the world? Is there something that they use their funds for?
Yes, and people can go online and they can look up Zatoon in Toronto, which is the group that we buy from, and they'll find out about how they can help rebuild olive groves and how trees are being replanted through the profits from selling this oil in Canada.
Excellent. Okay, I know Todd doesn't like very many things. What about olive oil?
No.
While Todd's still chewing on the olive oil dipped bread, I've moved over to what exactly, Caroline?
This is dried pineapple and golden berries.
Okay.
So this is grown in the shade of the coffee beans, which gives the farmers diversity. It's a local company from Victoria, and we've just started stocking it.
Okay, and these are samples. I think today's a pretty good day. And what is this one? This is
pineapple.
Okay. Ooh.
It's very good, isn't it?
Oh, you could use that in baking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is golden berries. They're slightly sour, but I love them.
What did you think of them, Todd? You had
Loved them.
Loved them. From yummy flavors of berries from Colombia to fabulously smelling lotions with amazing shea butter. How are these fair trade?
They are fair trade because they come from Ghana and West Africa through a fair trade company.
Okay. Oh, you gotta love lavender. Smell this, Todd.
It's one of my
One of your best sellers.
yeah. You either love lavender or you hate it.
And what's the benefits of this to your skin?
Superb moisturizer. Absolutely superb.
For any part of your body?
Yep.
And which was that one?
That was the sweet orange. A little more subtle than the lavender.
Okay. And you put this anywhere, on your face, on your full body?
Yeah, it's wonderful on your feet. Anywhere that's very dry.
Best if it comes with a massage too at the same time, right?
Yes. I agree with that.
Okay, well, I don't know if we're going to find that here at Global Village, but you certainly can find a wide range of products that are imported, and it's all about fair trade, shopping with a conscience. We're going to throw things over now to a brand new edition of Clocked, a long time in the waiting. Well worth it, though, if you know what I mean. Oh, saving the best for last. Just like waiting for that last edition of Clocked was worth it, eh? I won! I stumped them. Actually, it's pretty easy to stump them, and most of the time I try to work with them, but I felt after 32 episodes, winning only 5 times was not enough. But you're gonna win with this chili spice hot chocolate here at Global Village. I've been told I'm gonna make a face because it's kind of like reminiscent of Indian food, and I'm not a big fan of Indian food. It's actually very, very nice. I've got a lot of eyeballs on me off the camera here right now, and I taste it sort of at the side of my tongue rather than down, and it's very, very nice. So, lots of consumable items here at Global Village, open until December the 24th, 10 until 5, Monday through Saturday, and there's lots of other products that we haven't even shown you. It's been very hard to focus. Thanks for watching Go. It's time for me to go shopping. We'll see you next time.
Lakeside Dental Clinic Go Island is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic, a division of the Vancouver Island Implant Centre, delivering dental services, including dental implants and sedation dentistry, all under one roof. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.